Hey everyone, it's your friend Percy here. Who doesn't love a fantasy anime? They're great for escaping the real world and diving into a story full of magic and fascinating creatures. So, in this video, I put together a list of 7 amazing fantasy anime that you need to watch this year. This list is awesome. It's full of high-quality anime. So make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel to support me, and let's get to the video. Villainous level 99. Because of the Demon King's appearance, black hair became a symbol of bad luck and began to be discriminated against in the game universe called Hikari no Mohu to Yushisama. Yumiella Doldness is the daughter of a noble who was born with black hair and, because of that, faced prejudice since childhood. As if that wasn't enough, she is also the reincarnation of a Japanese girl who used to play the game in her past life. Uninterested in romance and realizing she was reincarnated as a secret boss, possibly even more powerful than the Demon King, Yumiella decides to dedicate her childhood to training her shadow magic and getting strong enough to surprise everyone in the end. However, her plans to stay low-key are shattered when she arrives at the Magic Academy and her level 99 stats are exposed, drawing attention not only to her appearance but also to her extraordinary abilities. Guys, just from this synopsis, you can tell the protagonist is going to be overpowered, which is interesting because it's already rare to see a female protagonist in this kind of anime, let alone one who is super strong. So, if I were you, I'd give this anime a shot.
Hey. 普通に使えるな。
The weakest tamer began a journey to pick up trash. Thanks to her memories from her past life, Ivy learned early on just how cruel life can be. Being reborn in the weakest class of that new world, and one of the weakest within her own class, she thought she would once again be abandoned by everyone and seen as a burden, even by her own parents. Deciding to live alone with her weak tamer abilities, Ivy runs away from home and ends up finding a small slime. Together, they form a strong bond, supporting each other on this journey to survive in a world full of difficulties where Ivy believes there is no place for her to live. Guys, I've been wanting to recommend this anime to you for a while, and it's finally happening. The anime is really interesting, and the animation is also very well done. Just keep in mind that it has a high potential to make you cry at the end because the ending of this anime is really beautiful, so go watch it. Outbreak Company. Kanu Shinichi is the son of a light novel author and an erotic illustrator. He's a true otaku with vast knowledge of Mo culture. One day, he gets transported to a fantasy world inhabited by elves and dragons and is given the mission to be a Mo missionary, improving cultural exchange in this new world. One day, he encounters a Fujoshi guard, a half-elf maid, and a young empress. Determined to make a difference, Shinichi proposes the idea of building a school. Initially, everything seems like a comedy, but as time passes, he faces more serious challenges like racial discrimination, social conflicts, and sabotage from Japanese government opponents. Nevertheless, Shinichi is determined to overcome these obstacles, bring Mo culture to the fantasy world, and help the people there face their own problems. Guys, honestly, I doubt you've seen this anime. I doubt it. If you have, let me know in the comments because you're truly the king of anime. But just because it's not very well known doesn't mean it's not good. It's a great anime, and you'll laugh a lot with the protagonist spreading Mo culture across the world. For those who don't know, Mo means having a particular interest in cute female characters. Anyway, tell me, do you like Mo anime? Ishura. In a world where the Demon King no longer exists, a new order is established by demigods who have inherited the world's rule. The first demigod is a master swordsman capable of figuring out his opponent's strategy with just one glance. The second is a skilled lancer so fast that he can break the sound barrier. The third is a cunning rogue wielding 3 legendary weapons simultaneously. The fourth is an unparalleled magician who can turn thoughts into reality. And lastly, there's an angelic assassin specialized in instant death. All of them, determined to claim the title of the true hero, embark on epic challenges against formidable adversaries, sparking conflicts to determine who will emerge as the most powerful of the powerful. And that's where the competition for supremacy begins. This one has some really unique art styles. They're quite different, which caught my attention, so I decided to recommend it to you guys. Follow the rule of watching the first 3 episodes to see if you like it. It's worth giving it a chance. Susaki and Peeps. After acquiring a bird as a companion, Susaki makes a surprising discovery. The animal is actually a sage reincarnated into his world. Realizing the unique opportunity before him, Susaki decides to embark on a journey to another world, bringing items from Earth to trade. His business ventures begin to thrive, filled with adventures, fascinating magic, and delicious delicacies. This allows Susaki to enjoy a more peaceful and laid-back life, even if he occasionally faces dangerous challenges. Guys, this is the anime about the old guy merchant with a pet parakeet. Of course, I'd watch an anime with such a unique premise. You know I like different stuff, but seriously, it's an interesting piece. Imagine a guy trying to sell stuff from Earth in a fantasy world. Admit it, it makes you want to check it out. The most heretical last boss queen, from villainous to savior. Waking up amid absolute chaos during a school trip, Yogairai Takatu discovers that his class was transported to a parallel world where each of his classmates gained special abilities granted by a sage. Curiously, Yogairai seems to be the exception, as he remained asleep during this process. To make matters worse, their school bus is under attack by a dragon, with Yogairai and Tamachika Denura being the only ones present, the latter left as bait for not having received any abilities. However, the twist comes when Yogairai discovers that he possesses the ability of instant death, capable of defeating any opponent with just a thought. Now, alongside Tamachika, Yogairai embarks on a journey to learn how to survive in this new world full of dangers. Straight to the point, an anime with an overpowered protagonist who can kill anything just with the power of his mind, all happening in a fantasy isekai world? Of course, I'll give this one a shot, and I hope you do too.
まあ結果としてはナイス踊りだが
Immoral Guild. Kakuru Mudan is known as a highly efficient monster hunter, thanks to his exceptional work in the forest. However, he decides to leave this job behind, motivated by the fear of wasting his youth. Although he claims his decision is based on that, the real reason is a friend's wedding. One day, a promising new recruit joins the guild, and Inome, the receptionist, asks Kakuru to accompany and protect Hitamukayan, a quirky and somewhat naughty girl, as she learns the job. The protagonist agrees to the request not just out of responsibility, but also because he cares for Hitamu and wants to make her his successor before retiring completely. However, his strategy to quietly step away from work is shaken by Hitamu's inability, as she is very clumsy and always attracts monsters. So, will he be able to retire in peace even with such a clumsy apprentice? Guys, I really enjoyed this one. Besides being very fun, it's that kind of chill anime where you feel like you're inside the world of the series. Plus, there are a lot of suggestive scenes, if you know what I mean, those scenes to watch only in your room. So, to sum up, this is a simple fantasy comedy with lots of fun scenes, no deep drama or epic battles. It stays like that from beginning to end. we've reached the end of another video. Let me know in the comments if you like these fantasy anime recommendations for this year. If you want, I'll make another video on this topic, bringing more anime from this genre. So, guys, a big hug from your friend Percy, and see you next time.